Hey Troopers, my name's Jake Hernandez.
And I'm Danielle Gutierrez, and welcome to your KHS broadcast.
Well, Danielle, I do have to say, it does feel good to be back up here once again.
And let me tell you, Jake, it's nice to have an anchor partner who's so natural on camera.
Well, thank you, Danielle, but I'm not a natural at everything.
You're right, Jake. A lot of things do take hard work and dedication.
Exactly. Just like our gymnastics team, I've heard they've been working really hard this season.
Let's take a look with Christian.
Thanks, guys. Since it's the new year, the gymnastics season is just getting started and the pressure is definitely on. They've been practicing tremendously since the season started. This year, they're keeping up the tradition of traveling across Texas to compete in multiple competitions.
Gymnastics team members endure a rigorous practice schedule. With extremely early mornings and late evenings, they are always practicing to get better. Some members have even joined local gyms to get in that extra practice outside of school. Despite the long hours of practice, members of our own gymnastics team even have to help set up equipment for their own gymnastics meet.
We practice from 3:30 to 6:30, and we usually practice every week from Monday to Friday, including Saturdays for open gym.
Throughout their preparation for the season, many of the athletes have to give up their free time to practice. In the past years, Permian has been their main rival. Many students have trained vigorously to beat them this season. Although they have had good seasons in the past, many athletes in the team are striving to make this season the best one yet.
Well, locally, we only have two other schools that compete gymnastics, Hanks and Bel Air. On the girls' side, right now it seems like Hanks and Bel Air. It depends because we really don't know. We just started. On the boys' side, it's going to be Hanks for sure, and Lubbock. Lubbock's in our district, so when we go to districts, Lubbock will come down and compete as part of our district.
Although there are many skills needed to be a gymnast, the fundamental skills required are flexibility, core strength, balance, discipline, and dedication. These skills are vital because they each play an important role in the gymnast's career.
Gymnastics has taught me a lot about how to manage your time, and it's really helpful when it comes to like school, because like I don't have much time, like I'm hardly ever at home, so like it really helps me like set like a organized schedule.
Overall, it looks like our gymnastics team is going to have a great season this year. They have been training tremendously, not only to beat their opponents, but to surpass last year's achievements. For KEHS, this has been Christian Cermeño.
Wow, I'm very excited to see what the gymnastics team has in store this season.
I have yet to go to a meet.
There are a few meets I've gone to, but they've all been track meets.
Isn't track season actually going to begin soon?
I believe so. Moselle is actually able to cover some of the team's preparation for this year's season.
Good afternoon. I'm Moselle de Los Santos reporting to you from Fort Eastwood. We're bringing you the latest news about the beginning of track season from start to finish. Track season has begun with the first meet just right around the corner. We spoke to Coach Arel to get his input on the progress of our track athletes.
They commit themselves year-round. They put themselves through, I think, what most athletes wouldn't want to do, whether it be during Thanksgiving break, Christmas break. We get a lot of them here that do a fantastic job of preparation for the upcoming season, so I feel pretty good about their preparation.
Athletes set goals for their performance. We talked to an athlete about their goals and expectations.
My goals and expectations, I believe, to qualify for regionals. We'll make it to districts and then area and then qualify for regionals and hopefully finish off the season as good.
Set, go!
All track workouts are tough, though some are more challenging than others. An athlete gave us their opinion on their toughest workout.
For me, I would say the 300s on Wednesdays, because we do 400, 300s with hurdles, and to me that's a hard workout mentally and physically, but you know, it pays off at the end.
It looks like track has been putting in their all for this season. We hope to see students supporting our athletes at track meets. This has been Moselle de Los Santos reporting.
Hey Jake, we should attend the first track meet together.
We really should. It's especially important for seniors to support their school.
I agree. I just wish our school wasn't going under construction right now.
It is sad, but at least we'll be the first graduating class of Fort Eastwood.
Hey, how do you think the rest of the senior class feels about it?
Let's have Sydney give us some insight.
Hey Troopers, as you can see, the structure for our new building has gone up pretty fast. We asked some fellow troopers for their opinion on the construction.
I think that the construction at first was a pain, but you get used to it and it's very sometimes soothing, the noise.
According to Eastwood Sabre, construction is ahead of schedule. However, some students are still unsatisfied.
It's honestly taking a while, but I know that it's going to benefit the future of Eastwood High School. The whole old school was cut down, so it's understandable how long it takes.
Despite how people feel, construction is necessary for the new Eastwood to come into fruition. Reporting from KEHS, I'm Sydney Lerma.
Even though this year has been an obstacle for the most of us, I'm going to miss being a trooper.
You know, that reminds me of the segment I filmed about seniors last semester of high school.
Let's take a look.
Thanks, guys. There's a sense of electricity here at Fort Eastwood that is unmatched. That being, it's the last semester of the school year and also graduation time for our class of 18 seniors. After a long-awaited Christmas break, our troopers finally came back for their last semester of the school year. But most importantly, our seniors came back for the last few months of high school they have left. We interviewed senior Jeremy Aguilar on how he felt about being a trooper these last 4 years.
I liked it a lot. Like, the school has so much tradition, and I just think it's like a real like nice place to come. Like, there's a bunch of different groups. You got a lot of friends. People kind of stick to themselves. Like, there's not really anything bad you can say about Eastwood.
Not only were these the last few months these seniors had as troopers, but also the first year here at Fort Eastwood. We asked Alan Corral on how this affected his senior year.
But looking back at it, you'll see that it is a pretty big piece of Eastwood history. And I feel like I'm going to look back and think, wow, like this is, I was part of that next stepping stone for the future of Eastwood.
Shine on forever. It's in our fight song and something Class of 18 embodies. Thank you for all the memories, Class of 18. I'm Jake Hernandez signing off for KEHS. My senior year has been amazing.
I agree, but being a trooper here at Fort Eastwood has had its tough moments.
Remember the day it snowed here?
Well, if I'm being honest, I stayed home that day. It was way too cold for me to get out of bed.
With snow, rain, and wind, we've had some interesting weather days here at Fort Eastwood.
Well, hopefully not this week. Let's check in with Damien for our weather.
Hello Fort Eastwood, and welcome back to this week's weather report. As the last week of January begins, we see our highs gradually increase back into some warmer temperatures, some days even reaching highs in the low 70s. While Monday doesn't quite peak there yet, it comes pretty close with a high at 67 degrees. While Tuesday and Wednesday are our warmest days this week with highs at 71 and 70, Wednesday will feel a little bit cooler as there will be 17-mile-per-hour winds throughout the day. Thursday and Friday cool off with temperatures in the mid and lower 60s, but will mostly be sunny, so make sure to take advantage of these pair of sunny days that we get this week. This has been a glance at your weekly weather. I'm Damian Soto for KEHS reporting.
The amount of walking students have to do to get to classes have been such a struggle.
I hate that I have to walk 10 miles just to print something out in the library.
But the library is a great resource for many students.
Here's some quick information about our very own library.
Looking for a place with some good books? Then come down to the Eastwood Library. It has all you need, including books, a cozy reading spot, computer to do your work, and it's a quiet place to study. Visit the Eastwood Library today.
Thanks, guys.
Hey Jake, have you made time to go to any of the basketball games yet?
I have. They play with such intensity.
The boys and girls team never fails to make you so proud. Why don't we have Matthew give us some highlights?
I was broken from a young age, taking my soul into the masses, writing my poems for the few that looked at me, took to me, shook to me, feeling me, singing my heartache from the pain, taking my message from the veins, speaking my lesson from the brain, seeing the beauty through the
We're super proud of both boys and girls basketball teams. KHS supports you all.
And that wraps up another week here at the Fort.
I'm Jake Hernandez.
And I'm Danielle Gutierrez signing off. Oh, but before we go, don't forget to follow us on all our social media. And here's a special segment from Class of 2018.
Hey guys, my name is Pete Cadena, and I'm reporting live from the Fort. I'm here to teach teachers trendy things.
The dab. The whip. Hit them folks.
Thank you. That's what we did. That was good. That's probably the best one. Oh my God.
Well guys, I hope you guys enjoyed these trendy things. My name is Pete Cadena from KHS signing off.